What do you have? What are you carrying in your bag? What's in your trunk or boot, like we say in the part of the world that I come from? What do you have in your shop? The question, what do you have, is used by almost more often than not when a cop pulls you over. One of the questions they ask you is, what do you have in your trunk, or what do you have in your boot? Like the part of the world where I come from, we refer to the trunk as a boot. Now, the question, what do you have, reveals a lot of things. Or what are you carrying? It reveals a lot of things. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to limit it to two things, basically. It determines who you are, your identity. It also reveals your abilities and capabilities. For instance, if you meet a soldier or a law enforcement agent, more often than not, you may see in his possession guns, handcuffs, spray, and other things that he uses. In the same vein, if you meet a doctor, you will see him carrying the things that he uses. The answer to the question, what do you have, or what do you have, or what are you carrying, reveals you and reveals your abilities. This is The Real You, and my name is Patricia. This is a channel of life. This is a place where we look at things, we look at everything that is around us, both the ones that are present and educate us, inform us, and inspire us to be the very best version of ourselves. Someone once said, be you because every other person is taken. Because if you refuse to be you, the world will lose you, and you will also lose being you. So that said, I want us to continue with today's very interesting and inspiring topic, which is, what do you have, or what are you carrying with you? That is what makes you you. Whatever you're carrying is what makes you you. It is what is referred to in marketing and in sales as your unique selling point. It is what differentiates you from every other person. For instance, we have several cola drinks. We have Coca-Cola, we have Pepsi-Cola, and others. But that uniqueness, the unique taste in Coca-Cola is what makes it to be different from every other cola drink. The unique taste in Pepsi is what makes it different from every other cola drink. That is what makes you you, and that is what makes you different from any other person. However, sometimes it is tragic and very sad to note that some people go through life without recognizing what they have, talk more of using what they have. Everybody that comes into this earth is loaded with very unique gifts, very unique talents. These are the things that make you you. For instance, nobody has your thumbprint. Nobody has your iris. Nobody has your peculiar DNA. Nobody talks the way you talk. Some things that only you can do the way that you can do. Some things that you would have navigated from your left side, another person navigates from their right side, and they just do it well. Same things. Like I said, we learn from everything and anything that is around us. We use the things that are past, the things that are present, everything around us to teach us. And so today, I'd like to welcome you if you're here for the first time once again. And just in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscription button and the bell icon so that next time I do another very inspiring video like this, it will get right into your box. And trust me, a lot of inspiring, educating, and very, very enlightening videos come from this channel. I do that because I realized that for a very long time, I lived a lie. I believed in what people told me, and I lived a lie. And so when I began to discover me, I went out there, and that's what I preach. That's what I tell people, that there is a real you, different from what your school told you, from sometimes even your family tells you. And it is that you that you use to do life. That is the currency that you use in exchange for everything in life. Moses had a staff, and he had been leading the sheep of his father-in-law. And little did Moses know that that staff was beyond the normal average staff that the shepherds carry. Of course, you know that most shepherds would carry a staff to ward off other animals that would want to come and prey on their flock, and a way of trying to navigate the way for the flock. But Moses' staff was different. It was not ordinary. So you may look like some other person, you may talk like some other person, you may have something that looks like what some other person has, but the truth is that yours is different. So Moses' staff was a staff that could help him navigate his way through life. The prophet left his two sons, and he was indebted, and the sons were supposed to be taken as a way of paying back his debt. Little did the wife know that in her house she had something that she could sell and pay off her debts. It was a little thing, but out of that came the solution. So sometimes you may not have something too much, just like we have in the book of Matthew, where somebody was given 1 talent and some other person was given 5 talents. The most important thing is that you have something that makes you you. That is what you give in exchange for money. That is the thing that makes you stand out. That is the thing that makes you unique. That is the thing that attracts people to you. That is the thing that makes you to be you. So back to what we're talking about. What do you have? We all have something unique. We all have gifts. We all have talents that enable us to solve problems and navigate our way through life. Before I continue, I'd like to make you understand that never look down on anything that you have and never think that you don't have anything. Everybody has something. So what do we want to do with it and how do we find it out? That is the most important thing. So every treasure is discovered. There is nothing that is not discovered. Even water, you have to dig some feet below the earth before you find water. Treasures are found, treasures are discovered. So it is with what you have. Sometimes people walk around not knowing what they have. Like the last video I did, I talked about how people were sitting on treasure without knowing that they were sitting on treasure until people who understood came. You need to discover what you have. You need to discover what makes you you. For some people, it may just be the way they talk. Have you gone to pay money to watch somebody talk? For instance, a comedian just making you laugh. What do you pay for? You pay for what he does with the way he talks. You pay to listen to a singer, or you pay to buy the CD of a singer, or you download a song from somebody. That is a person's uniqueness. Or you buy a book like I do. I write books. I put down my thoughts and my inspirations and my experiences in book, and people pay for it. So there's something about you. For some people, it's the way they cook, the culinary arts. They know how to cook. For some people, it's the way they sew. But it's just that one thing that makes you you. Every treasure is discovered, like I said. And if you know, you'll be heard, you'll be celebrated because of that uniqueness that is inside of you. Don't forget to hit the subscription button. Good things come out from this channel. I also get inspired when I share with us. Until I come your way again, if you forget everything that I've said today, don't forget that there's something about you that is so unique, that is so special from the creator that you're supposed to use to navigate your way and be you. So don't forget to be you. Don't forget to discover what makes you you. Just be strong and you are special. Bye-bye.